Expressions Dance Studio is unique in the fact that they are committed to the overall fine arts experience. In one room, you may have students listening to music, learning how to respond to it in motion and movement in the form of dance. And down the hall, you may have students who are learning to read music and perform through violin, guitar, piano, and voice lessons. As a parent, it's awesome to be able to have a child in a ballet class from 4:15 to 5, and then walk next door and do voice lessons from 5 to 5:30, and you're in the car going home. And that's a really added benefit to be able to do it all in one facility. And I think this overall commitment to a well-rounded fine arts experience is what makes Expressions unique. We joined the Expressions family 5 years ago when my daughter Sophia was 3. I enrolled her in a kinder music class and she fell in love with it. Little did she know all that hard work she was doing was really laying the foundation for her dance by learning very basic ballet movements. That summer, I also enrolled her in the Cinderella Circle dance camp, and she loved it so much she asked me to enroll her in a second session, which I gave into. And 5 years later, I'm still giving in to all her requests, whether it's hip hop camp, tap camp, master classes, or ballet technique classes. She loves to be here and be a part of dance. I reflect on what Paul told my husband during a competition. He said, Lindsay and I recognize that every dancer comes to us with a different goal. Some want a highly competitive experience. Some are looking to make a drill team and just want a preparatory class. Some for little wranglers, and others are just 3-year-old little girls whose parents want them to learn to dance. But Expressions' goal remains the same, to learn to love to dance. And by offering such a variety of classes, they offer our dancers an opportunity to learn to love to dance. Expressions has taught my child to be very poised, graceful, and confident. I think back to her very first dance competition when she was 5. We were in Dallas. It was a beautiful auditorium. She came out, they called her name, introduced her, the music started, and she was dancing fabulously until midstream when her music stopped. Her father and I did not know how our 5-year-old daughter was going to respond, but she responded just as Lindsay and her staff had instructed. She kept dancing with no music. She danced until the judges asked her to please stop and return to her instructor till they could rectify the situation. Lindsay ran over to assure us they had everything under control and it was all going to be okay, and we knew that it was. In a few minutes, they called her name again. She re-entered the stage. The music started, and it stayed on this time, and she performed fabulously. If you ask my daughter how she placed that day or any of the judges' comments, she won't remember. Neither will my husband nor I. But what we do remember is that on that day, our 5-year-old daughter was faced with a challenge on stage, and what she had learned was from Expressions to meet that challenge with grace and poise and confidence.